For years, Isaiah, plastic straws have been systematically scapegoated and demonized. But now a new study is saying that paper straws maybe aren't the answer that we want them to be.
Those soggy little straws?
Yeah. Now, many people have already have criticized those paper straws just for being ineffective all this time, right?
Yeah.
Not a viable replacement just because they're not as functional. Well, now it turns out not only are they not as functional, they may be just as bad for the environment, if not worse, than the standard plastic straw. A new study here I have says that paper straws are linked to the presence of forever chemicals. You ever heard about forever chemicals?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's something I don't really understand. It's like microplastics. It's one of
Never
those
goes
things
away or something.
that may very well be real and killing me, or it could just be something that somebody made up, and I have no idea, and I don't know how I could tell the difference. But apparently, paper straws have forever chemicals, which are compounds that can persist for thousands of years and are linked to cancer, thyroid, and liver issues. So there you have it. And not only when you have a paper straw are you putting that into your body, apparently, but you're also, when you discard your paper straw, putting that into the environment. And so you may, instead of your plastic straw, right, could get stuck in a sea turtle's nose, but your paper straw could give a sea turtle thyroid disease.
Now listen, I don't want to sound insensitive. I do not get the straw turtle thing. How in the world is a turtle? Think about how many turtles you've seen in your entire life.
Not very many.
How in the world is a turtle that's floating in the ocean getting a straw stuck in their eye? How is it even possible? Think about how a straw floats in the water.
Yeah.
How could that possibly stab an animal?
You've never had,
no,
when you're swimming and you kind of have stuff go up your nose?
Maybe I saw it. Yet again, if I lived in the ocean my entire life, how many straws would I run into?
It depends on on how clean the beach is. You ever been down to the Caribbean and the not good areas? It's dirty.
I'm just saying, I think that there's an issue with it, but I just I've never gotten the whole turtle thing. Are we gonna what is next?
Well, what about you do this? You ever get the Coke cans or whatever, or the bottles, and they have those rubber rings holding them all together?
Yes.
You chop those all up before you throw them away?
I don't.
So not only are you giving sea turtles straws up their noses, you're giving pelicans those rings to get stuck around their necks.
I'm not saying that it's not wrong. I just have always been confused by it. I just don't understand how turtles specifically, no other animals.
Well,
turtles specifically just keep on running into straws and getting them in their nose.
We have video of turtles with straws getting pulled out of their nose.
How many turtles
rescued?
How is this happening over and over again?
Well, if you have video of one, that's probably representative of thousands.
Must
that
be.
We never caught on video.
I've always been confused by it.
So you think?
I think it's just crazy.
So you think plastic straws are good for the environment?
No, I'm not saying they're good for the environment. But I'm not saying that I'm willing to use a paper straw.
No, I've never been. I'm just anti-straw. I think they're a sign of weakness. But I also think that paper straws, I understand why people don't like them because they do suck and not in the way that they're intended to.
So just buy a metal one.
Metal's fine. I understand it doesn't have the same mouthfeel, or just put a coffee lid on and just sip it. You can sip and not spill.
Or you just use a plastic straw.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Your choice.
They're all bad.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.